here with Britt. Don't call me Brittany McLean. And it has been said that this was the greatest night in Canadian swimming history. Is that true? Did I just witness the greatest night in Canadian swimming history?
You did.
At my second swimming event?
And I didn't. You got to be there. How
God.
exceptional.
Commiserations.
I mean, I'm just going to live off of the energy that you've brought. I trust that it was unbelievable at the pool.
It was.
I joked with Scott earlier in the IFB saying, you know, I can't be trusted to stay at Canada House for a session because I lost my voice in like 30 seconds because I got that excited. But what a night for Canadian swimming. And I don't think it's really sunk in. I don't think anything that summer has accomplished as a whole has sunk in, but if I could take anything away, it's just pride and joy, honestly. Like, this is the start of something, and we're experiencing it here.
Last time we spoke, you said surreal. It was all surreal. This, I mean, I don't know what's greater than surreal, but this has to be that, right?
It's like I've seen two Canadians medal at events before, but never at an Olympics. And so I had to just take one step back and be like, Brittany, this is the Olympic Games. And they just did that. And I mean, yeah, surreal is the first word. I would, you know, there's so many different adjectives. I would go on forever. But when you take a moment to step back and know that there's never been two men to ever do it in Canadian swimming history. The last women duo was 1976.
Wow.
So, well, not most. The entire team was not alive. Half of their parents were just being born at that point. Like, this is truly a moment in time that I think this is a night I'll never forget, whether it was from Canada House or you were at the pool or the athletes that are living it or the fans at home watching it. Like, this is one for the books.
So here's the thing. Saturday night in an arena, that's like my thing. Like Las Vegas, a big fight, Saturday night, that's when I'm usually working. Mm-hmm. This reminded me of that. Saturday night at an arena, and here's this 17-year-old who, and you know, she's kind of a little bit back, and then all of a sudden it's the final 50 meters, and then all of a sudden goes for the haymaker, so to speak. I'm trying to keep up with the fighting analogy. And it was one of the most thrilling things I have ever witnessed. Can you just try and put into context what she has done here? Because it's not just about, okay, first like she is doing something that is honestly hard for me to kind of come to terms with. She's 17.
I know. I think, yeah, we have to always bring ourselves back to that. Like, 17 years old, now has 4 Olympic medals, 3 of them gold. If it came down to that freestyle, knowing she's a really strong freestyler and she was in a race, there's nobody else I'd put my money on than McIntosh. And the race went exactly how you could have ridden it out.
Right.
And it was perfect. And she was racing against, again, it was Olympic record time. It was some of the best in the world that were there to do it. And she put her, like, she just stamped the fact that she is the greatest swimmer right now in the pool, in my opinion.
Many moons ago, or at least it feels like many moons ago, you predicted 3 golds and 5 total, right?
Yep.
We're now at 3 and 4. Can't she get to 5?
Okay, so I do have a bit of a breakdown. So tomorrow there's only one event left. It's on the women's side, at least for our Canadians, 4x100 medley relay. So in order for Summer to get on that roster, she would have to be the fastest in an individual stroke 100, which on paper she's not. She's not now known as a sprinter. But this is just, again, we're learning as the media, as the rest of the public is learning things. So I have no intel or knowledge, but my gut. Penny Alexiak earlier tonight posted, "Thank you for supporting me in my last race of the Olympics." So when I hear that, I'm like, Penny, she's done her program. Who would have swam the 100 free on paper? Penny. If Penny's not swimming tomorrow, who do I think are they putting on that relay? Summer McIntosh.
You just gave me chills.
So if I am, again, talk about the momentum, talk about putting in the big guns when it matters. The medley relay on the last night, every team is just running on fumes at that point. So you want the person to anchor your relay that has the ability to get in a race and fight. And this week, Summer has proved time and time again, she'll get in a race and she'll fight. So my gut says that the coaches have made that decision that she's going to be anchoring that medley relay tomorrow.
And then you would be right.
I mean,
3 and 5.
I am a little biased because I really want this to happen, but mostly because I truly, when I said that out of my mouth, that was my heart speaking and not necessarily my brain. But now we're here, and my heart and my brain are aligning.
Oh my gosh.
And this could happen.
And you should feel honored. I don't get to produce the show, but I'm saying right now, if she does get that 5th tomorrow, you have to come back.
Okay.
And you have to just spike the football, so to speak, and
I
say,
love
I
it.
told you also, all right?
I
So
love
we'll
it.
see you tomorrow, hopefully.
Paris Tonight is brought to you by Smart Water.